Noah Valen was 17 years old, wore $1,000 sneakers, and didn't believe in consequences. He had 2.7 million followers on StreamRush, a platform where pranks, drama, and manufactured chaos earned you instant fame. Born into money, raised in luxury, and protected by his father's legal team, Noah had never been told no and meant it. Not by anyone who mattered. His father, Gregory Valen, CEO of one of the largest financial firms in the state, had made his fortune flipping companies and turning people into profit margins. He had no time for parenting. As long as Noah stayed out of the tabloids and under the radar, he could do whatever he pleased. So when Noah and his two friends, Logan and Dex, piled into a matte black BMW on a drizzly Friday afternoon, looking for their next stream-worthy stunt, none of them expected the day to end in tears. But it would. It started outside a downtown cafe. Across the street, under a blue tarp by a bus bench, a bearded homeless man sat with a paper cup and a cardboard sign that read, "Not lazy, just lost." Noah narrowed his eyes at the man through the windshield. "Yo. You see that guy?" Logan, holding the camera, chuckled. "Dude, are we doing this?" Noah grinned. "Yeah. Let's go viral." They crossed the street, phones recording. Dex tossed a dollar bill into the man's cup, then snatched it back before it landed. Laughter erupted. "Do a dance for it, old man," Noah said, grinning. "Come on. Earn it." The man looked up slowly. His eyes were startlingly clear, pale blue, rimmed with exhaustion, but piercing. He said nothing. Noah grabbed the cardboard sign, flipped it, and scrawled "Will work for Wi-Fi" on the back. He held it up for the camera. The stream exploded with laughing emojis and flame icons. Then the man spoke. "You don't know what you're doing, son." Noah froze. That voice is calm, tired, deeper than expected, cut through the performance. It wasn't pleading. It wasn't angry. It was something else. Something like sadness. "You think you're on top of the world now," the man said, meeting Noah's eyes. "But you're one mistake away from falling." Logan panned the camera closer, expecting more drama, but Noah just stared at the man. For some reason, his hands felt cold. Then he snapped out of it. "Go get a job," he said, tossing the sign on the ground. "Loser." They left. The video hit 5 million views in 2 hours. By morning, it had been reposted on Twitter, Instagram, and every outrage blog on the internet. The backlash came like a tidal wave. Entitled "Teen Humiliates Homeless Veteran." Rich kid mocks man down on his luck and thinks it's funny. Sponsors pulled out. His school issued a suspension. Even some of his fans turned on him, but none of it compared to the wrath of Gregory Valen. "You what?" He barked from behind his mahogany desk, the city skyline sprawling behind him. "I was joking," Noah muttered. Gregory slammed the tablet down. "You think this is a game? Do you have any idea how this affects my reputation? My clients?" Noah flinched. He hated when his father yelled. It reminded him how small he really was. "You're grounded. No phone. No car. No privileges. You'll stay at the guest house until I figure out how to fix this mess." That night, Noah lay on the cold leather couch of the guest house, staring at the ceiling. He hadn't meant for it to go so far. He didn't think it would matter. But that homeless man's eyes haunted him, and that voice, "You're one mistake away from falling." He couldn't sleep. Noah left the guest house at dawn. Walked 2 miles into the city, hoodie pulled low, avoiding anyone who might recognize him. He didn't know exactly why he did it. Maybe guilt. Maybe curiosity. But he ended up outside a downtown shelter. A small brick building wedged between an abandoned laundromat and a corner store. He slipped inside, unnoticed. It smelled of old coffee, damp clothes, and something familiar he couldn't place. People shuffled past him, tired eyes, weathered faces. Most ignored him. One woman offered him a muffin. He found the man in a quiet corner of the common room, sitting by himself. Same coat. Same cardboard sign, now bent and faded. Noah approached slowly, The man looked up. You again, he said. I'm not filming, Noah said quickly. I wanted to say sorry. The man nodded. Took guts to come here. I didn't come for attention. I know. They sat in silence for a moment. Then Noah asked, What's your name? The man hesitated. Then said, Daniel. Daniel. Not that old. Maybe mid-40s. His beard was grayed, but his face, under the layers, had once been handsome. Sharp jawline. Same pale blue eyes, strangely familiar. Noah looked down at Daniel's bag, half open. Something inside caught his eye, a torn leather wallet. Stuffed, thick, like it hadn't been cleaned in years, a corner of a photo peeked out. Without thinking, Noah leaned forward. Daniel didn't stop him. Noah pulled out the photo. His heart stopped. It was a baby picture, soft cheeks, wide brown eyes, a mop of dark curls. The photo was old, creased at the edges, but unmistakable. He had that same photo in his own baby book. Noah looked up, trembling. What is this? Daniel didn't flinch. That's you, he said quietly. What? You were my son. Before I let you go, for a long time, neither of them spoke. The photo trembled slightly in Noah's hand. His fingers were ice cold. The edges of the room seemed to blur, the noise around them fading into a dull hum. He looked again at the picture, then at Daniel. You're lying. Daniel didn't react. Noah stood. This is some scam, right? You saw the video, figured out who I was, and you're trying to check the back of the photo, Daniel interrupted softly. Noah turned it over. His mother's handwriting. Curved, careful cursive. Noah, 8 months old. My whole heart. His knees buckled. He sat down hard on the bench. I don't understand, he whispered. My mom died when I was 3. My dad, Gregory, he never mentioned you. He said she was already a single mom when they met. Daniel stared at the worn floor. She was. Because I left. The words cut the air between them. I was 23, Daniel said. Fresh out of rehab. Again. I'd been clean 6 months when I met Leah. She worked at the bookstore I was cleaning as part of my halfway house assignment. Noah stared, his chest tightening. She was sunlight, Daniel said quietly. She didn't care about my past. Or maybe she did. But she believed in the future more. When she got pregnant, I thought I could be enough. Daniel rubbed his face. I wasn't. By the time you were born, we were already slipping. I started gambling. Then stealing. I swore I'd never use again, but I did. Leah tried to get me help. But one night, when I came home high and couldn't remember where I'd been, she packed a bag and left. Noah felt like he couldn't breathe. She told me I wasn't safe to be around you. She was right. And Gregory? Noah asked hoarsely. Her old college friend, Daniel said. A safe bet. He had money. Stability. He offered to help raise you. They married a year later. Noah's mind was racing. His life, everything he thought he knew, had been edited like a carefully scripted story. And this man in front of him wasn't a stranger, or a prop in a prank. He was his blood. I used to follow you, Daniel said quietly. From a distance. On birthdays. Outside the school gate. Once at the zoo, when you were 6. I'd stand far back and watch. You always looked happy. Noah blinked back, something burning behind his eyes. I thought about trying to reach out, Daniel said. But what would I say? Hey, I'm the ghost from your mom's past? I didn't want to ruin the life she built for you. So I stayed away. And the photo? Noah asked. The last thing she gave me. After she left. Said I should keep a piece of you, even if I couldn't be in your life. Daniel looked away. I've carried it for 16 years. Noah couldn't go home that night. Instead, he sat in the shelter's rec room until dawn. watching the ceiling fan spin, heart pounding like a broken drum. Daniel didn't ask questions. He just let him sit. When morning came, Noah stood. "I need to go." Daniel nodded, but before he left, Noah turned. "Why didn't you tell me sooner? When I mocked you? When I humiliated you? Why didn't you say something then?" Daniel gave a sad smile. "Because I didn't want your first memory of your father to be that. I'd rather stay a stranger than become a weapon." Noah swallowed. His throat hurt. "I'll come back," he said. Daniel didn't answer. Just gave a nod, a small, but hopeful. Gregory was waiting on the porch when Noah returned. "Where the hell have you been?" he snapped. "Do you have any idea how this looks? Who is Daniel?" Noah asked, cutting him off. His father went still. "You knew," Noah said, voice rising. "You've always known." Gregory's jaw clenched. "That man gave you nothing. He abandoned you. He was a junkie. A risk. He's my father." Gregory exploded. "I am your father. I raised you. I paid for your schools, your food, your life. Where was he when you had night terrors at age 4? When you had pneumonia in 5th grade? Noah shook his head. "I wasn't asking for a resume. I was asking for the truth." Gregory's voice dropped. "The truth doesn't always help, Noah. Sometimes, it destroys." There was silence between them, then Noah said quietly, "Maybe it needed to." 2 days later, Noah uploaded a new video, no music. No cuts. Just him, sitting on a bare bench outside the shelter. He spoke directly to the camera. "I made a video last week I'm not proud of. I mocked someone I didn't understand. Someone I thought was beneath me. That man turned out to be my biological father." He paused, swallowing emotion. "He gave me up to protect me from the chaos of his life. And I returned the favor by humiliating him in front of millions. I thought being rich made me powerful. But kindness, humility, forgiveness, those things take real strength." He looked into the lens. "So I'm stepping back from streaming for a while. And I'm starting something new, a project with my father, Daniel. We're creating a series that highlights the stories of people society overlooks. Real people. Real battles, and this time, I'll be listening." The video went viral, but not for the usual reasons. This time, it wasn't about clout, it was about change. The end. My name is Temille Deebs. Please subscribe and comment your thoughts. See you in the next video.